Welcome to the first video of Surf the Stock Market channel. I will be replaying Eric from SPY Day Trading's trades using his system and explaining in replay mode how the algorithms that we've identified guide us in determining our trades. So here we've got a cup and handle starting to play out, and this pink algorithm, we've got the magenta algorithm, and so far they were identified much earlier in the day, and they are serving as resistance that the market is trying to break through and hasn't been able to. And then the magenta algorithm has served as support, and you can see how many times the market goes down and hits this level, or the magenta algorithm has said, nope, you're not going below that. And so the market goes back up. Sometimes it does break through a little further, but then the magenta still takes control and says, nope, you're not going through. And this, we'll just copy this one. And you can see that it, maybe it didn't hold right there, but it was the algorithm right there that was stopping it from going further down. So as this cup starts to close, and closes right here, see, then it starts to create the handle. So let's see how these algorithms perform throughout the day that we've identified earlier. And then once the price action got to that point, I copied and pasted these algorithms, and they guided me in this trade right here, which is our entry point on the cup and handle. So let's hit the play button. So it broke through as resistance. And now this algorithm, same algorithm, just placed a little higher up, you can see that it's the resistance that held, it broke through. Let's pause real quick. So once it actually really broke through and retraced, now this pink algorithm is serving as support, and that's our indicator that this algorithm is now support. And that's when price action breaks through an algorithm that's resistance, you want it to retrace and show us that is now support. And this would have been a good entry point for this trade right here. We would have had green buying algorithm, which is a strong buying algorithm right there. But this is, we're waiting for a much larger up and handle. The probability that this would continue going in that direction is smaller because we don't have the confirming structure of a cup and handle. So, if you know what you're doing, you could have taken that. I don't, so I'm being a little more patient. Let's see what continues to happen. I go up in this green buying channel. Then once it starts to go back down, that's when you copy and paste and put place the algo up there. And that should show us, oh, yeah, look, it's serving as the new spot of resistance where the algorithm is taking over. And then once the price action it goes up, this was not placed yet. Would have been, so right there, I would have copied this one and pasted it right there. And you can see how it's serving as resistance. Maybe that was a little stop, or yeah, this is resistance. And now this one continues to show as support. It keeps bouncing off it as the bottom. Now it looks like maybe this initial placement of resistance is not the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see where it aligns with most of the wicks from up there. And you can see the bottom one is continuing to show its support level. And now this one is also continuing to be resistance. It tries to break out and it doesn't. And this one, stop hunt, but it's still the support level. As we head into here, this zone, I haven't actually drawn this yet, but we're about to break out and then return and show us that's resistance. And so we've got our cup, our candle is formed, and price action will have broken out of the top of the pink channel or the candle channel. And then when it comes back and almost hits this as resistance, support, that's when you would want to enter the trade. And sure enough, it just takes off. It's broken out and now it's shown that it is now support. So any one of these times on the way back towards pink is when you would have entered, and boom, within 4 or 5 minutes, you've made a nice profit on your trade and you get out very quickly. So that pretty much is a little test run of the type of trading and the type of content that we'll be showing on this channel as I hone my skills and get the process down. Thanks for watching.